Right then, hi guys. So this is a question that came up in the comments section quite a lot, and it stirs quite a debate in my last video, and I'll put it up here or here so you can see which video I'm talking about. And the comment said, if no one is hurt and there is no victim, how can it still be a crime? So you've probably thought about this when hearing about people getting fines or points on the license for things like driving without insurance, using a phone behind the wheel, or even forgetting to update their address with the DVLA. So today in this video, I'm going to have a look and dive into the surprising world of victimless crimes on the UK roads. I'm keeping it driving related because this is a car channel. We can go further into laws, but I'm not going there. And why we can still be prosecuted even when no one is hurt. So let's clear something up. In UK law, not every crime has a victim or a direct victim. In fact, many traffic-related offences are what's known as victimless crimes. That means there's no injured person, no property damage, but you can still face penalties. Why? Because the law sees these acts as potentially dangerous to the public, even if nothing bad happened at the time. Think of it like this. The law is trying to prevent problems before they happen. Like drink driving, for instance. You might make it home without crashing, but the risk you pose to other road users, is very high. So you're prosecuted because of the risk, not of the result, if nothing happens and you get caught drink driving. So there is no victim. The victim is the state, as you are a risk to the public. Let's run through some common driving offences in the UK that are considered as victimless but are still criminal. And that is driving without insurance. Well, that's a pretty obvious one. Even if you drive perfectly and you don't hit a thing, it's still illegal, as most of us know. The law sees it as a threat to the public's safety and fairness, because why should we pay and you not pay? And if you do cause an accident, others are left picking up the tab. Using a mobile phone, for instance, while driving, even if you're just changing a song or glancing at the sat nav, touching your phone can land you 6 points and a £200 fine. No one needs to be hurt, but the risk is there to others. If you're glancing at your phone, taking your eyes off the road, and you crash and kill someone, the risk is there. Okay, you can argue it's cradled and you're still touching it and looking at the phone. Then, yes, there is a risk still there, and they'll probably use another law against you for driving without undue care and attention. So you can't really win with this one. So another one, no MOT or vehicle tax. Now you might think, well, the vehicle tax is just raising funds and they misuse these funds instead of repairing our roads. Well, I totally get that one. But again, you might argue your car runs fine without an MOT. But the law says it's not roadworthy until tested. Whether it's tested too soon at 12 months and should be every other year, I've got this video. You can watch my thoughts on the MOT. But it's about ensuring vehicles on the road meet the minimum safety requirements as a standard. And tax, well, this is about funding the roads. Yeah, that's a total different argument there. So, yeah, speeding. Even if the road's empty and you take your nice car out at 3 a.m. in the morning, speed limits aren't just suggestions, they are calculated based on road conditions for that particular road and the surrounding areas and potential hazards. So breaking the speed limit, even if you just get caught speeding and you don't cause an accident at all, again, it's a victimless crime because you broke the speed limit and the potential is there that you could cause harm to a member of the public. So this is why the law takes victimless crimes seriously. The key idea is for public interest, public safety. The UK legal system is built not just to punish or harm us, but it's to prevent it. And a lot of people in the comments don't see that side of the argument. That's why many of these offences, the comments, sorry, in that previous video, might take similar kind of comments in this video, but that means you don't even have to intend to break the law. Just doing it as the act of breaking the law is enough to be a criminal offence, if you can get what I mean, because the risk was there to others. Even though nothing happened, you just got caught. So the next time you read a comment or you hear someone say, how can it be a crime if no one got hurt? The simple answer is, yes, but it's a risk. And the risk to another person, a member of the public, is very real. So that's why the law takes it seriously. So another comment was, the highway code is not law and it shouldn't be taken as law. That was one of the other comments that I received on the other video. And yes and no. You're right in a sense, the highway code itself isn't a law in the strictest sense, but it's more complicated than just saying it's got no legal weight. So here's some facts. Some rules in the highway code are backed by law, especially those that say must or must not. Breaking those can lead to fines, points and prosecution because they reflect actual laws from acts like the Road Traffic Act. Others are advisories using words like should or do not, and breaching them might not get you fined directly, but they can be used as evidence in a court of law if something should go wrong. So hopefully that clears up a little bit about the highway code. Now, I'm coming to you as a car enthusiast and with an interest in knowing the laws of what I can and can't do. And I'm not a serving officer. I'm not a legal eagle. I'm not a solicitor or barrister. I'm just a car enthusiast that loves to drive, even though the fun's going out of it slightly. But yeah, I just like to learn about the law and know where I stand within the law, and for a quiet life, really. So yeah, I mean, it's up to you what you do, but if you apply yourself and drive safely with consideration to others, then good on you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.